Hey there team, and welcome to episode 4 here of the Enedwaith narrative campaign. We of course finished last time securing Laundair and observing a lot of the Rohan situation. I'd say this a lot relies on this this army of Kirill, and we'll just have to see how that goes. I'm going to be a lot more active if he ends up being destroyed in this situation. But if he is able to retake Foldberg, which that is the belief of the people of Enedwaith, then we will be content remaining a bit more passive than we would be otherwise. Before we do anything, of course, I want an armory built in Herat and Karas. So that those are the two things that have to happen before we end up going before we go to war. We will be striking Dunland no matter what, because they will be the main focus. They need to be brought into the fold before we turn our attention to Isengard. How deep? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, how deep I end up pushing into Dunland's territory is, well, we will take all of what is part of Enedwaith, so all of what is originally Dunland. I'm going to be, okay, good, of course he retook Foldberg, but we knew he would do that. It was a very sort of weak army sort of defending it. Isengard really seems to have this one massive powerhouse army, but it's probably headed down to it's probably been on its way southwest to deal with some Gondorians. And now it's had to turn its focus here. Of course, at the end of this episode, we will be doing I'll take the last 10 minutes or so, and we will do a look around the map, turn off Fog of War, check it out, and that will reveal how Gondor has been faring. But it's no doubt got a few more turns. This is of course not something that I'm going to be sticking too much to, because there will be times where I go through turns very, very quickly, there will be times where I go through turns very, very slowly, but I do like that I've gone for around about 10 turns an episode. We're at turn 32 now, well actually sorry, this is the start of the 4th episode, so no. Heck to that. Yeah, I'm totally wrong. Well, no. That's true. We were at the end of episode 2. We were at 20. So we'll see. We might get to 40 at the end of episode 4. It could happen. Everybody moving north. As I say, Dunland really will be pouring its efforts on to Bree, and that's, I guess that's something that we do feel some responsibility for. But either way, we'll be striking when we are ready to strike. Not really when. Oh. Okay. So they have lost. They've lost Moria. So Goblinkind has recovered from its severe losses from a century past. Oh wait. Oh no. Maybe not. Oh, this might be something different. And a new king has risen to lead the desperate elements of the Misty Mountains. Their armies have scuttled and crept through the tunnels that eat through the rock itself. Yeah, okay, I know, yeah, that makes sense. And I've come down unawares of their enemies. War has been made upon their foes, and the weakness of individuality has been supplemented by the massive flood of anger of those who have hunted the crawling doom that are the Misty Mountains. But yeah, so the Misty Mountains undisputed owners. So okay, cool. This looks death. Okay, cool. And the goblins call none master. Interesting. Now, one ring has been located. This is nothing that we care about. That's totally nothing to do with us. But the goblin troubles in the north, that is something that we're a bit interested in, most certainly. For end, you've got some more. Oh wow, you were already really good, and so is Pharrell over there too. So what's your acumen now? You're maxed. Wow, that's really cool. Oh cool, right, so this man could turn the pits of Angband into the halls of Tyrion inside of a week. He is one of the finest bureaucrats in Middle-earth. That's really nice to see. Okay, cool, so he's certainly been chosen well for running Laundair and for ruling over the people of his clan, the Malfin. That's pretty cool. And you are, well, you've jumped up yourself as well. I really like these. As the city square fills to bursting when this man takes to the stage. He is universally loved as a ruler. Oh, cool, we can build some boats. I'm not going to be building boats until there is need for it. Or until until Urdrek is really sort of wanting that done. Just because boats are quite expensive, and there's nothing I could really benefit from them. Let's get a market in Londair for now. And are you still building something? No, you're not. Well, yes, you are. Sorry, and you're finished. So yeah, armory for you, because that's one of the just things that we need to get before we go to war with Dunland. Find out once and for all. Harek, it is Harek. Yeah, Harek would just not be willing to do this until. Sorry, I'm just looking at all of his stuff. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Like that he uses a spear. That's kind of cute. Does it say what everybody else? No, smoked fish. He just slaps people with smoked fish, which is nice. Yeah, very effective. But yeah, so that's one of the things that I just need to do before I do go to war with Dunland. Here, still building, not building here. So herbalist would be very nice, smoking house would be nice. Roads, as I say, nah. Just Cameron's got no need for roads. Let's get a smoking house. I think he would be down for that for sure. And that's of course because I sieged it for so long. I just sort of destroyed some territory. When it comes to our actual plans for war, actually, let's move our spy back over here because the ring. We of course know what the ring is, or we have heard stories of it. Is that? Ooh, I'm not gonna have him go inside because he might end up dying, and you know his sight is just worth so much more to me. So the ring is held. Oh well, beast slayers. Wow, look at them. They're really cool actually. I love their look. So of course they are fallen men of Dunland that are sitting up there. Saruman himself, he's feared. Ooh, spooky boy. But yeah. Fear, actually. Sorry, what's renown, of course. Yes, good. And yes. So as for my actual battle strategy, shoot, always forget about my diplomats. We're going to be coming up the west of the Gwathlo when we attack. As for who's going to lead that attack, I don't know if we're going to be able to rouse Cameron to do it. He would be the preferred choice. Because he's an older person, and Tremac sort of knows him very well. But I don't know, because yeah, I think Tremac wants to be in the east, because Tremac definitely thinks that that's where the hardest fighting is going to be, and also Tremac has a lot more concern, a lot more fear of Isengard than he does the Dunlendings. So he would probably oh my goodness me, the White Wizard himself has stepped on out. That's very messy. Yeah, heading on south. So he would want to be facing off against Isengard himself, and he would want to be, as I say, where the fighting is the thickest. So he'd probably want Fosca to do it. I think Fosca's probably going to come down and lead this army on the west, and they're going to come around and grab that territory. Western Moria. Okay, so it wasn't them losing Moria. I thought that that's what happened with that announcement. Dirt paths have been constructed. Your Herad's diplomat that we saw earlier, so head on up. Of course, we definitely wouldn't trade with Mordor itself. That's too beyond us for sure. And Isengard is not very well defended now. But the idea that the White Wizard has moved is for sure a very interesting thing for our leadership. So we're going to be watching that. Oh, hell, he's very nicely armoured, isn't he? That's going to be a pain in the ass for us. Yeah. As standard, they are as well armoured as our general unit is. We're going to be presuming that he's moving down southwest to maybe go toe-to-toe with the Gondorians. So we'll leave our spy there. That might be wrong, but that's what we'll go for now. They've finished that, so let's get an armory there too. Start that construction. And I think, yeah, we do need to start preparing for war. So let's retrain these units. Retrain what we've got. And then probably start gathering everything else. No, they can stay until they need to be retrained. And we don't... Damn it, we've not constructed that. What gets us the river archers? This does. There's 4 turns. Let's smash that down anyway. What does that give us? That just allows a lot of the basic stuff to be done a lot faster. Cool. So no. Another thing, of course, is the war chanters are going to be tied to Tremac. He can't. Well, he does. Yeah, he would trust them to be elsewhere, but he would really like to be fighting beside them. Then everywhere else is constructing something. Yes, yes. Here, yes, and Dulvorn. Yes. Okay. Siduri. Yep. Awesome. Bit of spare money, which is always nice, but a few buildings finishing their construction momentarily. So we'll finish that. Try and get some river archers. Once we do get river archers, we'll probably leave. The Grey Flood Raiders will come back. Flood again. Why am I saying Flood? Damn. But yeah, they'll probably come on back. Oh my god. They could do they moved past him. They could have done like an assassination strike against Saruman there. Just Saruman steps out of the Orthanc for the first time and is just ridden down by a bunch of peasant scouts from Rohan. It would take a lot of peasant scouts, but you could do it. And together, if they assemble a real force, this is deep inside their territory. So if they assemble a proper force, they can squash the army. Which it looks like they're gonna be attacking him. Okay, they're assembling everybody together, but I think they will. Yep, they're coming all around him. I think they'll win. Oh my god, no! Ooh, ouch! When I said I think they'll win, I still thought Rohan would win. That's surprising. Okay, so Saruman has fought that, and now he's continuing on down. Dunlending's wanting to trade with Cameron. Cameron's more likely than most to accept their deals, but no, if he accepted that deal, he would be immediately Tremac would be coming knocking on the door. It's like, hey dude, we talked about this, right? We definitely talked about this. You know, we're not gonna be siding with Dunlendings. But yeah. Okay then. Well then, Ered Luin has accepted the gift from the Dark Powers. I think it is clear that they are dark. Well, let's say this is Dark Emissary is something that is very well known by them, and okay, so good. We do not know. We do know that the dwarves of the Blue Mountains have, if only temporarily, shut all diplomatic relations. Surely, for them to agree to such a thing, the gift must be very generous indeed. Okay. Tense message. So this is probably something that we would have maybe had or been talking to the elves. Probably most of the information we have on this probably comes from the elves, so it is going to be a very biased source. And not that there's too many ways to spin that story. It is clear that it's a pretty dicey thing. So that will definitely concern us, because we, of course, being somewhat wild men. Yeah. Wait. Oh, they immediately declared war. So they're of course forced into peace with Angmar and a few of these people, but he immediately went to war with Angmar again, which is totally possible. It's definitely going to hurt Angmar if Angmar was able to just focus on the north by itself, but it does mean they're no longer at war. Well, they're no longer allied to the other dwarves. So that's interesting stuff, isn't it? Dunlendings, it's outstanding. Sorry, Dunland. This is the... I didn't know that you really liked getting turned down over and over and over again. It's no, I'm not fast enough to make that sort of joke. I was going to make some sort of joke about nightclubs, but hey, we will do some retraining of these river forces. I really hope that these armies that we're constructing now are going to be somewhat professional as we can really get as the men of Enedwaith even. Fishery. Yeah, I think a fishery for you. That sounds good. Then Karas, you're upgrading. You are done down here in Lond Angren. A port. Yep. If you give Erdrick money and you tell him to spend it how he wants to spend it, he's spending on a port or a boat, either or. But yeah, port. And as for Siduri, I think Siduri is going to go for a road again, just to help connect, because this is another thing. Like, Tremac knows that getting communication all the way up to, all the way up through the Erenvorn forest, which is kind of, as I say, it's sort of is Cameron's little semi-autonomous zone, is very difficult. So as long as he can get some good roads around Siduri, it just makes it a little bit easier. and he would definitely be in favour of that. And apart from that, yeah, spy. Let's still. I think that the White Wizard is going to keep on moving down here, so let's sit there and just try and watch where he moves. But I think he's going to go and fight Gondor. Now, if he's going to fight Gondor alone, then that's a bit dicey. Now, diplomats. Move on up. But yeah, so as I was saying, we are not very good with our armor craftsmanship, and we know that dwarves very much are. Oh, again, we start getting this slow movement as we're sort of shifting around the map. It's a bit like a slideshow, but that's fine, Danny. It's not really interrupting with the gameplay too much. Just continuing east, really. But the dwarves are exceptional armorsmiths. The dwarves, to us, we don't really have too much interaction with them. We never really have. And so the idea that dwarves may be turning against the the ideas of good, I guess you could say, the ideas of order, and falling prey to some offer from the dark powers, that's quite scary. That's very scary for us. People are merging together. Saruman's army has not moved, but it has united with some more powers. So that's interesting. Angmar's taking a very long turn there, but no. No, nice. Oh dear. Okay. Right. This is something interesting. So of course, Clan Moot again. And it appears the people of Enedwaith have been struck hard by the Great River. No, the Gwathlo has flooded, striking the lands of Clan Caril and Clan Malfin. Londare was spared, but Barad Vin and the surrounding lands were hit very hard. Many lives have been lost. Damn. And Clan Caril is asking for aid. They need 3,000 gold to repair nearby villages and the keep of Barad Vin. Malfin refuses to ask for aid, and they are a proud clan. They accept to press accept. Yep, 3,000 to Clan Caril. To decline, send some men to assist the clan. No, I'm going to just accept that. So I feel that I don't know if that's really a positive or negative event, but I'm definitely going to be sending that, and as well as that, because like we are preparing for war, we can't go and send people that you know in this time. But this is as painful as that situation is. This is exactly what the Union was made for. This is exactly, you know, when we are struck hard by outside influence or by forces of nature, we are supporting each other. So yeah, no, that's as painful as it is. It's great that we have the ability to support and help each other. So good, they have been retrained. Then these two coming on in, and we'll retrain them as well. These two that have been retrained head on back out to this, so that you're not costing us too much money, and you can actually go out there too, because you're retrained. And no, the war channels are staying. Over here, Londare, yes, very. So even though, well, and probably to be honest, Forend being as skilled a governor as he is, he's probably been able to be on top of that. He's either been prepared for that eventuality, or any damage that has occurred, he's been immediately able to sort it out. So yeah, it's a mixture of the pride, and like, even though he is in charge of the clan, there will definitely be a lot of people within his clan that are like, no, don't do that, don't ask for help from these people. But either or, he is fine. Fishery, let's go for a herbalist. I like the idea of, you know, the forests of Erenvorn being very like focused on the herbs in their environment. Clan Argan, for some reason, Clan Angren is, every time I look at that, I'm like, why do I keep wanting to say Angren? And I was like, oh no, it's the dwarves from Warhammer Fantasy, or from Warhammer Total War, as I should say. Then Saruman, yeah, some crossbows. Orthanc sentries there, spooky boys. Hey, their AP is going to be very fearsome to us. I'm very scared, but no. They're probably going to dunk on us, but we'll see how it goes. Continuing up. Oh, Osgiliath. Oh dear. Well, they're still holding it. Oh, I like that. Some mythos. Oh, you are a really pretty dude, Herluin. Damn. Then well, Osgiliath itself is under siege right now by 2 Nazgul. That's a bit spooky. Very feared. And then, well, yeah, so he's not got an army, but I'm sure he himself is just a pretty scary guy. He's actually full of acumen and loyalty. Unspeakable loyalty. He's, and then there's another army of Orc Maulers, to be honest. Probably not too bad. Very scary. And then Orc Raiders look like trash. More on guard, probably not too bad. And Orc Archers, again, probably trash. Once again, this is kind of something that he might want to be observing. But I think we should probably just move on. Oh, Minas Morgul. Oh, you zoom right past Minas Morgul very quickly, please. Get out of there. Wow, they've got that full of boys. There's another Mordor army there. Jesus. I'm surprised Bloomin' Gondor is able to fight Isengard with all this stuff going on. Maybe they aren't. Maybe they have been losing ground to Isengard, and that's, yeah, well, we'll see. I don't think there's anything more that I need to do. So yeah, Fosca, I think, his command is not actually, and his acumen's quite high. Who is a possible alternative if there had to be one? See, the problem is, what Tremac would really probably want Harek to do it, but Harek is not gonna, like, he is not gonna leave Karas. Not if there's a threat of going to war with Isengard, he is not leaving Karas. I think Fosca is probably the man for the job. As say, Cameron up here would be pretty, because he's a bit older. He would certainly be somebody that you would want, but no. Actually, right, good. Because of all this stuff going on with the dwarves, I was just saying we can recruit a spy up there, and I think we would. So we'd get a spy to go up and watch Ered Luin, just to see what they're doing, see what the heck this deal is about, and just really we're searching to see if is it a threat to us. That's all. Like, you know, they can detach themselves from. That's kind of good. Like, I mean, that's kind of what we want to do. We want to detach ourselves from the world. We want to be our own people and live by our own rules, and, you know, yeah, live with our own culture and protect it. So if that is all this is about, there'll be a mixture, definitely, of, like, Tremac himself. He probably, like, he doesn't really believe that's the case. Like, there's more to this than just wanting to protect what's yours and be by yourself. No, there has to be more. This is not, you know, dwarves wouldn't just break their alliances with other dwarves for this. This isn't like you're just kicking the humans out of your settlements and saying, nope, get out. This is something more. Fornost has been assaulted. But yeah, Angmar can't just focus on the north. It is still attacked by Ered Luin. And Farrell. Once again, I think he's already got maxed. Actually, so this is Farrell, so he does not have max acumen, so that's good for him, and more taxes too. Good armory has been constructed, and Karas, which is nice. So he is happy about that for sure. We can still put another unit. Let's put these River Swordsmen. This is almost constructed, so let's get one more turn for how many spears do we have? We've got 2 spear units. I think we've got enough spears. Oh, Carpenter's Guildhouse. Oh, please, yes. But no, not right now. We maybe want some war chanters for the west, so we'll get another unit of war chanters, and then I think I'm feeling swordsmen myself. Yeah, I'm feeling swordsmen. So we'll grab some of them, and because that'll be 3 units of swordsmen. That's a pretty sturdy front line. Well, it's a big front line. It's not sturdy, and it's better than spearmen, I'd say, because I think we're generally going to be fighting Uruks and such, and of course the wild Dunlending boys, who will be far superior in melee to us, but at least if we do have a lot of infantrymen. Now, of course, I could build a chicken farm and get farmhand pikes, but I don't really want to do that. Now, he does know that he's going to be going to war. Oh, we could get a militia armory, but that's too expensive. No, I don't think he'd push for that. Not when he's got walls. He's content for now. He'll probably want roads, though, just so that people can actually sort of get to and from. He can receive support if he needs it. And I think everywhere else is currently building. And Barrett Fen. Let's see, I don't know how long this... my last campaign, the Avalorn campaign for Warhammer, that lasted about 23 turns. So... Well, sorry, not 23 turns, sorry, speedrunning. No, that lasted 23 episodes. And now, of course, as I say, 1 hour episodes, that's 23 hours. Oh, it's more than that, because I usually do go a touch over an hour. That's 23 hours off. Ah, that's really cool. That you get that there. So, of course, this is the site of the Battle of the Last Alliance there. And, nice stuff. And there's an army right here. So that's cool. And we'll keep on moving. This is really, like, as interested in foreign powers as Karen is, he's out of there. He doesn't... This is not him. This is not for him. Now, I think that he will keep on going to Ruin, because that is where we will need the more... Like, it's going to be more difficult for him to interact with that. Whereas, he's just going to head on down toward... Oh gosh, he's going to be cold up there. Look, good thing he is a rugged wild man, but he is going to come down to the people that culturally we are a bit closer to, and so his sort of slightly lower skill level shouldn't hamper him too badly. Anything more that we want to do here? Do we want to do some more recruiting for the army from one of these other places? No, you are not able to really recruit. I think I have been focusing my recruitment. I said that you didn't have to really do that too much, but I kind of have been. And I'm sort of paying for that, I'm sure. You will be heading... I might actually just have you head on back just so that I remember to retrain you. And it's not too bad. I will need my main army, as I say, in the west, or east even, but I will need a decent-sized force in the east, just to grab that province. But once that province is taken, that's it. We're not moving any more north, and we're not moving any more west. So that's... And we're not going to be looping around and grabbing Tharbad. We're just going to be holding there. So it doesn't need to be a massive force. It just needs to be something substantial. And I think Fosk is probably the man for the job. Even his provinces in the north there will definitely be under attack by the Dunlendings. But I don't know. I don't know who he'd want to choose. Urdrek, I just don't think... Bree is under siege, right. We received news about that, so that's definitely under siege by the Dunlendings. So that's a bit... That's not fun to see. Because Bree, in the mind of Tremac, Bree's not done... Like, Bree's not bad. They're not bad people. Good river archers for sure. And I'd love to get a unit cav. I'd love to retrain. Damn, I want to do a lot of stuff here. What do we want? I think we're probably going to get a Moot Hall. Yeah, I think Moot Hall. Do it. Then Londair. Yeah, we will get probably a fairground or a Moot Hall for you, or a port. No, let's get that. And Siduri. No, that's fine. Anything for you guys? I, to be honest, kind of want armories, but you're already building things right now, so that's fine. You there? Nothing really for defense. Muster ground. Yeah, I do need to recruit troops faster, so let's get you a muster ground up there too. So at least we have 2 provinces pumping out troops. And you, let's grab a Garden of Tales, just so that we're not all about fighting right now. We're still doing things that are peaceful. Now I've totally forgot about watching the White Wizard, so we're gonna move up there. And I bought this. Well, I trained this spy a while ago. Let's see, what's his name? Hundar. Oh, of course this is Hundar. Quietly observant. Nice. And a plotter. Very spooky. So he's gonna be going straight up to the capital there. Bazthradun. That's of course a really important place for the dwarves of Erdluin. And being up in the mountains here, like, that's not the place for us to be. And especially, we're just we're not touching that. That's not the way. It's not the place that we need to go. Anything fancy though? No, I don't believe so. No, we're just training our army, and we really should have built some. We should have started building this a bit earlier, I think. But with units being, oh, what? It's 2 turns to recruit river archers, really? Damn, I thought that they'd be faster. Oh well, still, we will get it done, and then we will move out. So now we are our people, even though they've that's where Sauron is. So this is kind of stressful for a lot of people within Enedwaith, and Tremac himself too. You know, this is definitely one moment where he's kind of misjudged the situation. You know, he definitely did feel that we had a lot more time, and Rohan has proved that they can hold. They have lost battles. Are we about to see Saruman die? Oh no. But Breeland is really struggling. And as I say, even though Breeland, they're not warriors. We're better warriors than they are. They are skilled craftsmen. They have better armor than we could think of. So it is kind of crazy to think of them as struggling this much, and we are kind of being forced. Oh, jeepers sake! And we're kind of, as I say, we're being forced to accept that the people that we thought that were so much better than us are either maybe not so much better than us, or they are so much better than us, and the enemies of these people are so much better than that. Now that's the scarier way to view it. That's the much scarier way to view it. But we're gonna be needing to maybe act soon. And yeah, we're just seeing the amount of men that Dunland is pouring out there, and that is deeply concerning. Yeah, no. Well, I see. We're not trading with the goblins of Moria. It wouldn't have been like I would have done so. But no, there's just a lot of situations right now, and our diplomats are not there. So I mentioned it. I was watching through. Where? No. You go away. You go the hell away. Erebor's been besieged. Erebor? What the hell is besieging? Oh no. Oh no. Right. Okay. With such promise did the hardened warriors of the Vales begin their preparations. Yet all is not well for them. Many lie dead along the banks of the mighty Anduin, and their great strength of purpose has not served them as well as it could have done. Will they fail and pass into the histories, or will they gird their loins and breathe the free air once more? Their strength in adversity will tell all to this world. That's a bit concerning. Erandros under attack. Asgiliath under attack. Bjorn's Hall is under siege. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah. Yeah, so I didn't expect this to be... I didn't expect it to be going like this early. Oh no. Talk to him, please. Talk to him. Ah, crap. I bloomin' misclicked. Yeah, Smoking House. Good. Bigger problems with Smoking Boys. I'm sorry. The War Chanters, yeah. So you guys, or you gals, are not going to be part of this army. It's this unit, I'm sorry about that. They are going to be heading off to Siduri, which is where the secondary army is going to be gathering. And I'd love to get I'd love to get a unit of cav in both forces. As I say, because we are so lightly armored, we really struggle when we get shot at. Unless, you know, I'm grabbing it with my River Spearmen and their sturdy shield, then I can withstand a bit of it. But if not, why are you doing this? Gobbles, go away. I don't have a defense there. Let's just panic recruit 2 units. But as I say, hopefully they just don't attack. I don't know. As I say, this is one thing that I'm failed by my little knowledge of Medieval 2. I don't know if rebel armies will attack me like that or not. So this is Gundabad. Oh, Snow-Orc diplomats. Let's try and... I can't see him from the front. Oh yeah. Oh, that's such a really bloody scary picture, isn't it? I really don't like that. Well, I love it, but it's spooky. That's a fort there. It's an independent. Oh, of course, because they've just not grabbed it. So, of course, this is, you know, Frizel was coming down here. He didn't. Well, yeah, he didn't expect that to be held by the wild men of the Anduin. But it's still very spooky. Oh, Dorwinian's going to war with Rune. So if Rune is just on point over there, and they are the ones maybe sieging down Erebor, then hopefully Dorwinian will sort that situation. And I think that's it. Oh, we got our spy here, but so Foldberg has been lost. let's look deeper, see how the Rohirrim are dealing with things. Oh, we've got Prince Theodred. He is not going to be going down too easy. Now, you are still the faction heir, so the king is alive. The king is still alive, which is nice. That's nice to see. Anything else that we want to spend this 2 grand on? 2.5 grand even. You're still building up some recruitment possibilities for us. Londair, yep. Siduri. Let's build something. Do we want to build an army here? No, because the army will push out from Siduri, so we're okay. We could get some Angren raiders, but no. Retraining? Might as well just retrain, even though they'll probably get disbanded. Let's get a moot hall, I think, or smoking house, land clearance, no, let's get a moot hall. I think generally moot halls are prioritized over that for sure. And path is blocked by the spy, or for the spy even. Is that really worth a turn though? Just retraining those Greyflood raiders. No, not when we're kind of pushed for this sort of time. I think I want to just grab another fresh unit, full unit of Greyflood raiders there, and this will just be a small unit. And yeah, ending our turn. I don't know what timeline I'm really looking at getting out and starting this war for. It's kind of just as soon as I possibly can. I'm just sort of hampered by how little, training places I have. So, but they're heading down to Helm's Deep. Okay, cool. I might go and discover Helm's Deep with my spy actually. Just go and see that, just so that we've got it locked in as a place that we've been to. Anduin Vale, they're still around, but as I say, they're just pushed down to very few provinces, which is a bit spooky for the poor boys. As I say, this is something that will definitely mess us up, because they are very similar to us in culture, and in warrior ability. Now, of course, they've got the Bjornings that are, of course, insane to us to think about. But so the idea that they are on their last legs is messed up for sure, and that will definitely scare the hell out of us. But yeah, we'll see how it goes when we arrive. Fire eggs of Khan still around. Yeah, Foremost assaulted. Dale prospers. Good. Okay. So despite this quick siege of Erebor, Dale is doing well. Now Dale, they start off pretty rough, and the Wood Elves flourish. Okay. So that's dandy. We got another one. Nothing new. Great. Yep. So probably everybody is just discussing, the preparations for war, and how that's going to go down. Herbalists constructed, as is that port, and we have some training and retraining done here. Now, I can only get 1 unit of River Archers. Damn, I really would love more, but considering it takes me 2 turns to train them, it's just not something I can do. Moot Keepers take 2 turns to train. I've got 2 units off them. That's enough. Damn, it's 2 units, 2 turns to train up a Cavalier. 2 turns to train him too. Do I just want to bite the bullet and do that? Yeah. Yeah, because then that'll be 1 unit of Cav for each army. 1 for the west, 1 for the east. And that'll just be that done. Let's start to take these guys. Do I just want to use them for now? Because I'm going to need archers. So we'll have these 2 in the Western Army, because they're pushing out and they're holding. Tremac kind of wants the best troops here in the east, as I say, where he thinks there's going to be more fighting. So let's get the damaged raiders actually back in there. They're heading off to Siduri. They're here. Is there a better place? Is there another fort they can hide? Well, set up in. There is. If they move to this closer fort here, might be losing some money on their movement, no doubt, but that's okay. And then as they're going, that's 2 archers, a javelin, everybody from here is probably going to be going, apart from, actually, Firel. It's somewhere close to him, yeah, because Foska's got to be there. Foska's got to be defending this really kind of pivotal point there, Barad Fen. So it's going to be down to Firel. He has been learning a lot about how to run a city, but no, I think think he is a warrior at heart, and of course he is a man that Tremac has personally fought alongside, so he knows that he is capable of this. So that's always good. Nice, yeah, righto. So that's us at the 40-minute mark. So I'll just be going on for a little, well, probably another solid 10 minutes, then we'll jump on to the fog of war and see how that goes. So you're still constructing that up there. We're gonna have to save some money because I think we will go into the red a little bit once we're done. Well, once we sort of properly move out. As I say, armories everywhere is something that I definitely do want to achieve, and I think that is something. Yeah, Erdrick will get given one of them. Siduri, no. Dandy, yeah, no. They've not come at us, and actually, oh yeah, no, they're fine. Hold on to those 2 units for now, but that's not going to be something that we hold on for too long. Keep on moving up there. You don't bump into anything, do you? No, good. You zoomed around that high elven army. And Diplomat, heading further down here. You finding anything? No, you're finding a lot of Gundabad territory. This is Bjorn's Hall, isn't it? Yeah, Vailman capital. Oh, good. We can cross, luckily. This is. Oh, what's that called again? No, I can't remember what that place is called, but that's a place of importance for them. They're sort of they're sort of capital of like the head of their government. I can't quite remember what that place is. Keep going on, moving. Ah, fantastic, good. I knew we'd bump into a Rune army somewhere. It's weird they've got so many troops moving down to the southwest point when they're not at war with like Gondor or anything. Trade rights, please. As I say, they're not evil in our mind, not yet anyway. Once we're sort of exposed to a bit more of the work, which we are, I guess, we are progressively getting there. But up until that point, no, we are going to be trading with these people. Because at the end of the day, they're people. Rahirik General. Kirill is still alive, and he's got a friend at a dig, a dig. And the rest of his army, not bad. Farmhand Pikes, oh dear. But hey, a nice beefy unit of pikemen is kind of what you want sometimes. Just set them up and let the enemy come at you. And maybe up against a lot of these numbers, that's exactly what we want. Oh god, that is just Theodred set up in that position. So that's a bit messy. As for you, no, yeah. Gather. And gather. It's 2 turns. Oh, not even ended my turn yet. Dol Amroth is still alive, of course. We'll see how they are getting on. Usually Gondor will be sort of struggling at this time. But, yeah. It went from being very... I felt that the good factions were kind of very comfortable. And that's why I was very slow. I was very just like, oh no, I don't want to jump on Isengard right now. I want to give some time for the evil factions to take control. And then it was like, oh, nope. I've made my mistake. But no, we'll see. And now Ered Luin, we don't have a clue what route Ered Luin's going to go down, but they might end up being a bit cheeky. But even then, Ered Luin's not a friendly nation now to a lot of good factions up there. Even if they do just decide to do nothing, because that's all that was asked. That was all that was asked of them, was just to sit and do nothing. They weren't asked to join the war or anything. Isengard, can I diplomatically just declare war on you? No. Actually, is this kind of like Harek? Yeah, right. What he's gonna do, Harek is probably gonna just make this. So he's accept, or we will attack. Oh no, sorry. Give us the regions. Give us the regions to the south. Druithiar and Gnid and Balorn. Yep, I think that's everything that we want. And accept or we will attack. Firmly rejected. So that's but hey, he has stated it. He's gotten very angry with Wormtongue and just made it clear that, like, no, the only way that we are not going to kill you is if you give us this territory in the south. If you move out of it, you leave it right away, and that's the only way that you survive. Now, of course, Harek is a very he's you know, he's fully grown now. He's a fully grown man, and he's definitely very large, very powerful, very angry when he wants to be. So he probably just chased Grima out. Asgiliath is under attack. This force over here, continue on, get inside that fort. We're almost finished that recruitment. Captain, head on in. Forel will get some more support. He's got these people. That's not bad. It's a lot of archers, but what he needs is some more infantry. I want him to have 2 river. Well, he'll get a cav unit. I'll give him the river scouts because he's got enough ranged power. So I'll keep the Grey Flood horsemen. I said it right, guys. I'll keep the Grey Flood horsemen for me, and that should be good. Bard Ven, you can almost recruit. Herat, no, that's fine. Karas, and I know I say that weird every time, but it's just fun for me. Militia Armory, to be honest, I'm really tempted to shove that down, but that would really sink a lot of. There's no forces here. He wants that. Herek will force that because he will be saying that he is on the front line and he's got himself and some archers, and that's all he's got down here. So what I might do, I won't do this right now, but how many people can this meeting hall sustain? 2. But he's not one of them. And this is still just a standard meeting hall. No, I was gonna just fill it up with tribesmen and such, just to because really, like, when they were attacked, they would get everybody up and fighting. Jeepers, this is a lot of trade, high elves. You are ooh, flourishing there. But no, as they do, the gods of the ocean, they're just able to dominate sea trade. Faction announcement. Fosca. Good stuff, Fosca. Very nice. And dirt paths for Karas. Continuing on down here. Discovering a Gundabad force. Not a very large Gundabad force, but still. You don't need many Gundabad orcs in order to get the job done. They are very... And that's going to be a shock to our system. Like he's probably... Good old Frizel is probably describing like what the Gundabad orcs are like. Like they're huge, they're this, they're that. And everybody's just like, no, no, shove off. Because we're used to these Moria orcs. Now, of course, we've seen the Uruk-hai of Isengard, but still, like, the Gundabad orcs are a different sort of breed entirely. They're, they really are quite fearsome. Oh yeah, I said this before, but let's go down here and find it Helm's Deep. Let me actually see it. Rohirric General's still there? Yeah, good. Good. Anyway, that's where I think I will call it. So we'll switch off Fog of War then. Alkford. No. Yeah, we'll do it there, and we'll toggle Fog of War. Yep, once again, almost sort of typed fog, toggle fog, but close it in because I think that's quite nice and it shows the size of everybody's nations. So Dunland is quite, I'll start with me first. Dunland's quite large, but not actually as large as I kind of thought they were. So I'll still be going on the mindset that they are really big and really powerful. They have Mitraith, and they have so Bree held out, and of course the issue with holding Mengalan, is you've got Barrow-wights. It's like, cheaper say, that's a spooky image, isn't it? I like that. Dunedain are still up there helping out, I'm sure too. The Dunedain are actually doing it, but actually let's go zooming over. Longbottom is being defended, and apart from that, the rest, Angmarim on that, but the rest of the Shire is all right. It's Bree itself that is really sort of taking the flak, but with the defenders that Bree has, I think they'll be not too bad. Continuing on there, I'm going out of my way to avoid looking at the actual places that I'm going to be attacking, just so that I don't know exactly how many troops are there. They've got under towers too, so that's not too bad. How are the High Elves doing securing their territory from the brigands and bandits? They're almost done. There's still this guy here, but that's not going to take them too long, especially if they get... I love that, yeah, he looks really cool. Zooming back on up, Mithlond is very nicely defended. Of course, the Havens. And Círdan is still alive and well. Forlorn is secured, and there is an Erebluan diplomat. A very, very poor Erebluan diplomat, but an Erebluan diplomat there, who's probably just trying to say his piece constantly and just being ignored and yelled at by the elves. But as for the rest, Thorn's Hall's alright. They've expanded not actually very much, and they're still at war with Angmar, and Angmar's doing pretty well. Angmar is quite a beefy blob. And with the Northern Dunedain kind of struggling, it's gonna be messy. And Ladris has not been able to really spread out at all. The goblins have done quite nicely there. They've still held Khazad-dûm. Got Goblin Town, of course. Mount Graham and everything. Yep. They're not betrayed Gundabad, as the AI just wouldn't do, but yeah. I really like that. Just province here, just in the middle of the lake. Yeah, it's really nice. And down here, okay, yeah, so we'll discover this in-characterly, of course. Oh, God. Oh, they do have a lot of men in that province, but that's still not going well for them. Oh, Khazad-dûm, right, has that. Oh, that's a goblin village. They've got Bjorn's Hall. That's held. This is held by Gundabad. Sorry, that's the group. Oh, jeeber's sake, poor Vale. Ah, they have some provinces in the forest, so they should be all right. Dol Guldur is pushing north. Brown Boat there is held by Dol Guldur. The Dwarves of Erebor have actually gone to war with Gundabad now, or they're face to face with it. Of course, it's Gundabad that was sieging them down. Gimli himself. Ah, fantastic. Okay. So Gimli is standing in defense of Erebor, and there's not really a... that's probably not something to... Oh, no! Crap! Oh, frump. Whoopsie daisies. So, yep. Yeah, I don't know. Why did I accidentally click down there? Oh, well. Then, continuing on. Erebor is still doing alright. They've not pushed any deeper into Rune. This is where Gloin is. Very good. And then he's just surrounded by a bunch of captains. Rune itself is not doing too bad. This is still an independent location, though. Dorwinion is now at war with Rune, so Dorwinion should hopefully hold out not too bad. And yeah, they pushed into a bit of Rovanion. There is some fighting going on here. Dearie me, look at this. That's pretty cool. Okay, and their way. Yeah. Oh wow, he's gonna dunk on those guys. Oh yeah, I would have been closing up. I know why I accidentally did that. There's an Easterling family member close by though, so he might be a bit messy. And yeah, apart from that, Rune is doing all right. Of course, they got their merchants set up. Damn, would it be like to have a merchant? And merchants are fine. Then the Númenóreans, or the descendants of said Númenóreans, are doing all right in Umbar. Good. Now, ooh, what's this? Ah, merchant again. What's this? Gondorian Navy is actually zooming around down here, trying to keep tabs on them. Dol Amroth is holding, as is Gondor. Good stuff. And in the west, Isengard's actually yeah, wow, Gondor's doing really well, not like falling apart. So of course we're going to be wanting to grab Ginnet and Belor. And, you know, Adras down here in Thargrondost? Thargrondost. That's how you say it. Thargrondost. That's doing alright. Well, I accidentally asked for Druath. I need that too. Yeah. I think I need... No, I don't think I need... I don't think I need Druath. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Parthair and Druathir. Yeah, good. Nope, that's fine. I do not need Druath. I saw Wath and I was like, ask for that. So yeah, oh well. And yeah, so that's where we will finish up. Let me turn off for war again. Pressing the wrong button again. Awesome. Yep, so what I'm trying to do with these is to try put them out while I'm making them. Like, the problem I had with the Avalorn campaign was I was putting them out long after I'd kind of done the campaign. So I mentioned in the last one, please comment about the music. And so I'm going to try to not record too much more, which the problem is I'm really enjoying this. So I might end up recording too much. But either way, so I'm really sorry about that if I do speed ahead. But I'll try to put them out as quickly as I can, and so that you can keep up. Anyway, thank you guys very much. As I say, I really am loving this. I don't know why it took me so long to play Divide and Conquer. Right, see you later.